Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your host, Elgin Martinez from the Immigrant Edification Channel, the only channel that addresses real immigrant issues. Coming to you with another informative video, but the video today is going to be about an undocumented immigrant from Guatemala who worked for Trump at one of his facilities in New Jersey. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, about a month or so ago, the lady came out stating that she was among several undocumented immigrants that were working at the facility. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, let me go to an article from New York Times. Victoria Morales, one of many undocumented workers at Trump organization Gulf Properties, who came forward, was placed in removal proceeding last week. A judge will decide if Ms. Morales can apply for asylum. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, an undocumented immigrant who worked for years at President Trump Golf Resort in New Jersey and later revealed that Trump employed many immigrants who are undocumented, has been placed in deportation proceedings. Victoria Morales, 47, worked for more than 5 years as a housekeeper at one of Trump's clubs in Bedminster, New Jersey, using counterfeit identification that her supervisor knew to be falsified. Mrs. Morales' revelation, according to the New York Times, in December 2018, prompted undocumented workers at several Trump facilities to come forward. Furthermore, ladies and gentlemen, dozens of the workers were then fired by the Trump organization after the company began investigating employees' records. Mrs. Morales, a Guatemalan, was notified by federal authorities last week that she had been placed in removal proceedings. She can remain in the country only if a judge approves her petition for asylum, ladies and gentlemen. Furthermore, in a letter reviewed by the New York Times, USCIS said that the agency had not approved Mrs. Morales' initial application for asylum because she had not proved that extraordinary circumstances had prompted her from making an asylum claim within a year of arriving in the country as required by law. Mrs. Morales stated that she often cleaned Mr. Trump's personal quarters and they held several personal interactions with him. She even stated that Mr. Trump had praised her for her meticulous cleaning and the work ethics at times, giving large tips to her. Furthermore, ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. Morales said she had been hurt by Mr. Trump's disparaging public comments about Latin American immigrants, equating them with violent criminals. It was that she said, along with what she said were abusive remarks from a supervisor at work about her intelligence and immigration status, that made her decide she could no longer keep silent, ladies and gentlemen. That being said, Mrs. Morales then stated, and I quote, "We are tired of the abuse, the insults, the way he talks about us when he knows that we are here helping him make money," she stated at the time. Ladies and gentlemen, to conclude, my assumption is that Mrs. Morales is facing reprisal for her coming forward stating that she was one of several undocumented immigrants that was working at Trump's facility. Reason being is that Trump is a hardliner on immigration, and that doesn't look good on his administration. Furthermore, it's an embarrassment, and it also shows the hypocrisy of the administration. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of this video. Please share, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Last but not least, thanks to all my viewers and subscribers.